Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome to Trace Undos. This is a little free web game that I found that I played like 5 or 10 minutes of it and got a sense of it, and I was like, oh, this could be an actually pretty interesting puzzle game. So let's give it a try. It just starts you right here on the title screen. I'm using the arrow keys, and we can use Z to undo, which goes like that. And there's some kind of gargoyle head statue rock thing that I can push into the hole and then step across. And we're already facing problems. I guess I could do that and this, and everything's fine. And then we're able to exit. Okay, so next screen, Z to undo. And so I have done the first few screens before, and so I kind of know the gimmick that's about to come up. If I push this up, it would be stuck against the top wall forever, so I definitely can't do that. But now from here, we're already going to have some problems. And undoing doesn't do anything obvious just yet. However, you may have just noticed that. I undid, and it undid my move, but it didn't undo the rock. Does it undo this one? It does. So the gold statue, gold is perhaps generous. R to reset. Okay, and so we can reset the entire state of the puzzle. So the gold statue does not get, quote unquote, undone. And so I think the implication is I could push it into the first hole and then undo back to before I'd push this guy, so I still have access to push him into the second hole. Yeah. All right. And so there's this guy. So I need to push him to the left, and then I need to be above him. And then I can push him down, but then I need to be to the left of him, and I've never done that. So I guess I would need to be to the left of him and above him so that I can undo back to here. If I step to the right, all right, there's no like extra collision while I'm inside of him or whatever. It just looks crazy like that. So I can push him down, and then I can undo back to where I stepped over here to the left and push him across. X to really undo. Okay, so does that imply, so Z undoes me but doesn't undo the gold guy. If I do X, it undoes my undo, and it undoes what I did to the gold guy. Okay, so X does really undo. So basically I've got multiple undo keys. Great. There are 2 holes in the upper right that I definitely need to plug. And well, I can undo. Yeah, I can undo. I can Z undo that guy. And so if I do this, then if I do my Z undos, I'll get this guy back. And then I can bring him over here. And so I don't know that I needed to use X at all actually in that puzzle. But now there's 2 different types of undos. Z undo doesn't undo the gold guy. X undo undoes my Z undos and undoes the gold guy. I guess is kind of my operational definition right now. So this looks straightforward just with Z undos, I think, because I just need a place to be to the left of you at some point in the future past so that I can do this. Great. P or escape for level select. I think this is as far as I got before I decided, oh, I should be recording this. This could actually be an interesting game. So I need at least 2 guys covering up the top 2 holes in order to exit the level. And I suppose I could do this to get you up there. Well, that's kind of the opposite of what I want to do. Let's restart. I want to use the gray guy to get some of the gold guys, and then I can get the gold. I could fill all three, right? Yeah, why can't I not just do this? So if I do that and that, the gold guys will stay put. Then I can use my Z undo to get the gray guy back. Oh, because I don't have access to where the gray guy, to where I could push him up toward the top hole. So that's the problem. So that doesn't quite work. So what if I... Maybe I need to use a combination of X and Z. And so what if I push this guy down here so that I can push this guy... But if I use X, I'm going to really undo. So do I need the two gold guys? And let's restart and think about this again. So all of my undos undo the gray guy. So he can only be used either in temporary solutions or at the end of the puzzle. The gold guys I can leave down to work in other spots and then get them back out of holes later. So suppose I put you guys in here with the intention of getting you out of other holes. But that doesn't really help me, right? Well, what happens if I do this, actually? I'm kind of curious. Right, I would just end up undoing that, even if I'm using my X key. Oh, right, I can undo the undo with my X key, too. Okay. So could I just use the gold guys? Yeah, okay, so here's another possibility. What if I put you here? Use you here to temporarily get me access to this. But then any undo I do... Oh, what if I undo, I guess, my X undos? So the idea I had was come back here and then use X undo, but unfortunately X undo is just going to do this, which isn't what I want. And... all right. So then... is there another order I could be doing things? Probably. Seems like whatever I do, my first move has to be this, and this is already kind of causing problems. Because there aren't many places to go. It doesn't seem like there's any other useful move other than pushing it down or to the right from now on. And if I push down... Doesn't seem like that's going to help me. But it does seem like it's going to help me, maybe. I'm having a hard time reasoning about this one. Okay, so suppose I did this. Put this somewhere. Let's just say here. Then do some basic undos to get this guy back. That doesn't help me. Okay, but now I'm starting to see something that I could do. Suppose I put this guy down here. Went around here. Can I put two in the same spot? I'm curious what happens now if I do Z undos. He does drop in there. Okay, that's what I needed to do. So, then, yeah, similar type of idea. Now I can do this, push you over here, use some Z undos to get you back. Here. Actually, can I redo? I don't know that there's a redo. X is redo, basically. It's undo the undo. So then while you're here, I want to push you up here. Then I'm going to use my Z undos to get this guy back, and then I'm going to put him up there. There we go. Okay, I'm not sure. since I'm controlling, I guess there's two different sounds for Z and X for the two different undos, but oh dear. Z to undo, X to really undo, but what's red? Well, I guess we'll find out in a moment. All three of them need to go places, and it doesn't seem like it's possible for any of them to go places. Is it possible for any of them to go places? Suppose I do this. Then I do some Z undos. That enables me to do this. Then I could use some more Z undos. And do this. But then whether I X undo or Z undo, it's not going to help me yet. And furthermore, if I got the gold guy back, like the only way I can get the gold guy back... Oh! I just noticed that the red guy isn't moving even with my X undos. But yeah, I should push this guy down here now. Here we go. And then this guy can move over here, and then this guy can go down here. There we go. Oh, that was complicated. I think I know what I did and would be able to replicate that. C to really, really undo. So I guess that's how we undo reds. So if I press Z, it's not undone. If I press X, I undo my undo. And if I press X again, it's not undone. And if I press C, I undo my undo my undo. And if I press C again, then I'm able to actually pull red back out. Okay. So Z, X, and C, 3 levels of undo. And so this is the same puzzle as before, I think. Except that there's like more levels of undo or whatever. And so... yeah, it seems like that's fine. So basically I could do this. I could do this. That might be backwards because I need to pull red back out now. And if I try to pull red out, I'll pull gold out. So I kind of did those in the wrong order. Okay, so if I just reset the puzzle, I need to put gold somewhere first. And then red and back red out. Yeah. So if I put gold somewhere first, then put red in, then I can use my X key to back up gold without backing up red. Just like that. And then I can go solve the puzzle? Yeah. That's not the right way to solve the puzzle, though. What's the right way to solve the puzzle? Hello, puzzle. I would like to solve you now. I could do... I could do this. You ready for it? I'm not sure that you're ready. I pressed the wrong undo key. Here we go. So if I walk over here for a moment, then go up here, then use Z undo. Z undo doesn't move the gold guy, which allows me to go over here and do this. Okay, so 3 levels of undo. Red is the most permanent, gold is medium permanent, and I and gray are the least permanent. And by undoing different levels, I don't have exactly the right mental model to think through all of this. But I'm kind of almost there. So basically, kind of anything along these lines. I have to use 2 levels of undo here, I understand. So I have to use the smaller undo now to get to the north of you. And then I have to use the middle level of undo now to get to the left of you. And I couldn't use the big level of undo because that would have undone my actual pushes to the red block. So yeah, I'm not sure. Small, medium, and big. This may be the ways I should refer to these 3 levels of undo. And so from here... oh boy. I'm going to need to get red. And it looks like if I want to get red, let's just try what seems like the best thing to my brain at the beginning. So with access to these directions, Now, if I were to undo gold, which is middle undo, trace undos. There's 3 undos. I have 3 different types of undo keys, small, medium, and big. So the title makes sense. I could never get to the north of you to do that. So red needs to go in the top hole, I think, actually. So let's reset the puzzle. If I wanted to get red to the top hole, then that implies I need to get these guys, to the bottom holes. Okay. So I would need you to the right, and so I can use small undo to bring you back here. Then get you over here. Then if I want to get red up top, I needed... I needed to be north of it, which I can't be. I could permanently press red up, but that wouldn't help me because then it's trapped in a corner. So I need to permanently press red down. Okay, so I should have done that at the beginning of the puzzle. Okay, so permanently press red down. Then use small undo to go over here. No, to go over here. Use small undo again to give red a way over. But I was never up there. I need me to be on the right-hand side with like medium undo or something. And, oh no, I don't. I can use small undo and then walk over here. Here we go. Here we go. Things are happening. Then, with red permanently there, I do need to coordinate both gold and gray in order to get on top of somebody in the middle column. So I'm going to have to use some medium undos in order to get gold out. So I'm just going to hold down the button for a while. And eventually gold's going to come back out. There it is. Great. And now small undo would be sufficient to get me north of gold. And then I've solved the puzzle. Ha ha! Ha 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 ha! Take that, video game. It said something about P to... Okay. It looks like I'm kind of like already like halfway through the game or something. Do I hit P again? Yeah, sure. Okay. So I'm on level 2.4, it looks like. This is fun. And then there's like player pack. I'm not sure if there's like other people have created maps for this game. And so there were like 15 maps created by the original designer or whatnot. So this looks complicated. So let's just do kind of quote-unquote obvious stuff here at the start. Do I think I want to push red to the left? I think no. I think I want to be to the left of red. So I'd have to undo to there, which means I would have had to have been there. Okay, so let's reset the puzzle. So at some point, I need to be standing to the left of red. I've done it. I'm standing to the left of red. Now let's... medium undo? Let's medium undo and push red to the north. And then if I little undo... that's also moving that. And I was never over there? How did that just happen? Because I did a little undo, I suppose. So what if I did little undos at the start rather than medium undos? I forgot to walk over to the left. Okay, so if I do this, I'm standing to the left of where red's going to be. Now I'm going to use my little undos. Go over here, push red up, use my little undos again. Why did I never stand over there? Because I already did a little undo. Ah, ha, 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 ha. So, I've got it. So, I need to go over here, stand here, use little undos, go over here, push this, use medium undos, Please tell me this is right. Yes. Okay. And now I can use large undo. Oops. Large undos will undo you. So can I just use my medium undos and undo this? Apparently, yes. Great. Did it. Should I try another puzzle? We'll take a risk. We've got all 3 levels here. I need all 3 filled in order to get out of the puzzle. There are problems right from the start. It looks like, oh boy, this is quite difficult. The spot where gray is one of the few places that I can kind of like get around and push from both sides and push to the north. So it seems like red is going to have to come down. How is red ever going to move to the right? It's going to involve me having been back here to the left of it in some level of undo. There's a whole Towers of Hanoi thing going on here that I'm kind of vaguely aware of, but my brain is like insufficiently aware of. So let's try some stuff. I think I need to do something along the lines of get you out of the way, put you up here. No, smallest level of undo would do that. And also if I had done bigger levels of undo, would also do that. So I feel like that was the wrong start. Yeah, so let's put you up here. Small undo to get this guy back. I have a different idea. No, it's kind of the same idea. Could I have ever been standing to the right during a small undo? I don't think so. So that's not what I wanted to do. I can do small undos, but now I can't get you where I want you because I want you right above red, ideally. And if I do medium undos, I'll just get gold back. So I think that's the wrong thing to do. So the other possible starting strategy is like this. And so if I do medium undos, I definitely get you back. If I do small undos, I also get you back. So that's not useful either. Why are none of the things I do useful? Is there some other strategy I could be doing here at the start? I want to put gold somewhere and then undo back past him. I suppose I could go up here, push red down here, hopefully somehow temporarily, and use a medium undo to pull gold back out, leaving red there for the moment. And then if I want to get red back, oh man. Like getting red back out seems like I'm going to be pressing large undo, and large undo is just going to redo all the moves I've already done. So that does not seem right to me. Oh, I never saw this move at the beginning for some reason. That's a terrific move, because now I can use medium undo. No. That was almost right. Let's see. I want to be to the north of red now. But any undo I do is going to pull that back out. Could I have reversed the order of those? Maybe if I do something along these lines. No, once again, this is going to undo in this order. So what have I still not thought of? I need to somehow like swap gold and gray here. I think. I mean, I can do things like that, but no matter what undo key I hit, I'm going to lose gray there, which is not what I want. Is there any other way to get gray on the left-hand hole? Sorry, get gray in the left-hand hole and have gold not in a hole yet. And I mean, like, the answer is clearly no, right? Gold is more permanent than gray. So is there any way to get gold in the hole that is to the north of me? To get gold in the hole to the north of me, I probably have to do some temporary cleverness somehow. I'm starting to see things. So I could push gold up here and then use small undo. And now I'm here, which is a different starting position than I had before. I don't know that it's quite useful enough to me yet, but it is something different. Okay, so keeping that idea in mind, are there any other useful ways that I could push things around? I mean, I could put you up here. I can even put you up here, which I think we have experimented with a little bit. But I still don't have a way to get gray where I want it. Oh, I forgot about this whole move, though. It's the other way around, but basically by doing one undo where like gold falls into the hole that was previously occupied by gray. That's the type of thing I need to do. So, get gray in a hole, and then get gold on that hole, and then undo gray. Except for I can't do that right now, but if I'd left gray here, here we go, here we go. And then, oops, wrong level of undo. Except for, right. All right, Brian. Think, think, think. Gold in a hole. Gray in like the same hole. This is still the wrong order. I need gray to go in a hole first. Okay, here's a hole that gray can go into, but gold is already in the hole. I don't see a way to get gray in a hole first. So I must have to use red. Red's permanence. To... Yeah, okay. Starting to see it now. Permanently put red here. Undo the rest back to the beginning of the puzzle. Now I should have a way to get gray in a hole before gold? Question mark? All right, I had to grab a phone call, and then after it, I took another look at this just kind of on my own for a minute, and I think I've got a sense of what I need to do. So, I can move gold temporarily while I kind of undo gray. Then I can move gold. No. Yeah, temporarily while I undo gray. Before I... Oh, darn it. Hold on. Before I do that, I want to be over here. So I'm going to eventually be at the left edge of red. And then I can start doing undos at the gold level. I didn't push... Hold on. I forgot to push red down, though. So I want to be over here. I want to push red down. And then I want to start doing medium undos. There we go. And so then I can push red over here. And then I could do medium undos until gold pops out, I think. This guy popped out. Is that okay? Probably, because gold will pop out at some point here too. There he is. And then I can get gold to pop out, and then I can do little undos until you pop out, and then put you back in. Yes. Okay. So that brings us... Ooh. What is this? I don't know what it is. Well, we managed to get through 1-0 through 1-5 and 2-0 through 5. So that feels like good progress for today. So I'm going to say I hope, as always, that you all are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more Trace Undos. I'm not sure how long this game is and if the player packs will be interesting, but I'm enjoying this little game. So have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.